Hello, 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 Facebook family. This is Veronica Rosenfeld, Clarity Mentor, Transformation Speaker, CEO of Your Rise Movement. I help ambitious entrepreneurs and professionals just like you to create a drastic transformation in your business, in your finances, in your life fulfillment, and quality of relationship. And I do it from transformational videos like that. I do it. Hi, Hermila, how are you? I do it through energy work, through group coaching and VIP coaching. Today we're going to talk about motivation. You know, people say that motivation doesn't work, and it doesn't, because motivation is like cleaning your teeth. It doesn't work when you do it once in a while. You have to do it every single day, and you'd have to do it for yourself. Thank you, Hermila. For all of you who are watching, if you're watching live, please make a huge favor and put hashtag live or hashtag replay if you watch it replay. Well, I want to talk about your adversities. We all have adversities. We all have things that actually did not work for us. We all had that moment where some people even wanted to commit suicide, or some people thought there is no continuation for what's going on, and yet we were keep going. So for me, that was my divorce and being a single mom with two toddlers. I've shared this a few times, but what I haven't shared is as difficult as it was, because divorce is difficult itself. You stop feeling loved, you stop feeling taken care of, and then in my case, the whole community they all took another side, and I was having two toddlers hanging with me, spending time with me, and I didn't have them all the time. I had them only 50% of the time. All of that could crash me. And the choice was mine. It was my choice to crash or move forward. And the difference is, when something is so difficult happen to you, when something is happening so difficult to you, you have a choice. You could say, why me? Dear God, why me? You know, my favorite thing being Jewish, and if you ever watch Fiddler on the Roof, when it's a play, and when he's sitting on the roof and he says, dear God, we know we are chosen people, but once in a while, can you please choose someone else, right? So we are saying, why me? But what if instead of asking why me, you're saying, dear God, dear universe, dear Lord, what am I supposed to do with that? Because if so many difficulties happen, what am I supposed to do with that? What is mine to do? And once you're able to move from why me to what is mine to do, things start shifting. For me, my divorce and being a single mom have prepared me for having my business and life that I always wanted. And if you ask me, I would never know that I wanted that life, right? Who would want a divorce? Who would want to be a single parent? I didn't, and nobody does. But you have a choice, and maybe it's part of your destiny to move to the next level. And for all of you who are struggling today, who are having a biggest adversity of your life, whatever that is, maybe you are a single parent. Hi, Frank Shankovich. Maybe Frank Shankovich is the other example how he transformed his life. Frank Shankovich, for all of you who don't know, he's founder of Make-A-Wish Foundation. So he transformed his adversities to one of the biggest nonprofits that the United States has, right? So, and in 2012, I wouldn't dream that people like Frank Shankovich would watch my Facebook Lives. I wouldn't even think that it was possible. But the most difficult challenges prepared me for that, because being a single mom allowed me to learn how to rely only on myself, to learn my strengths, to learn to be for myself and not rely on anyone else. And yes, maybe it's not the best thing, but that's what prepared me for my business. A divorce allowed me to learn so much about myself, and I thought that I may be not strong enough. I didn't even know that about my leadership skills and so many other things, but it's allowed me to go through that. So if you have any challenges and adversities in your life, look at that as a blessing and ask yourself, what are you supposed to learn? If you're going through unemployment, or if you're going through big breakthrough break down in your business, or if you're losing money, or if you're losing friends, or if you're losing family, what if it just prepares you for the bigger life? Because God never says no to us. God says yes, not now, and I have something much better for you in mind. And what if this particular time, that's something better for you in mind? Maybe you don't see it yet, but maybe that's exactly it. Maybe that's exactly it. You have something much better God has something much better for you in mind. And you know, I would never dream of a life I have today. I have a privilege to coach people, owners of multi-million-dollar companies. I have a privilege of having friends that I really value and love me for who I am. Because honestly, before divorce, I didn't love myself. I didn't appreciate myself. I didn't know who I was. And what if those experiences and those adversities prepares you to become exactly what you're supposed to become? What if? So for all of you who are going through tough time, for all of you who thinking that there is no tomorrow, move forward. Because I guarantee you that there is something greater in you, something better in you that will allow you to move forward. You know, I'll never forget all those hundreds of times how it was so hard to get up from bed. Those hundreds of times how I didn't know how to overcome 6 unemployments. And so many times when the former community, that people who were sitting in my house and eating my food were crossing the road, they didn't even know why they did that. I didn't do anything wrong. All that I did, I was trying to figure out who I was, and the person who I've been together chose not to be with me. But the point of that is, you are bigger than circumstances. Your circumstances is the greatest blessings, and you can move forward. You could be better, bigger, bolder than you already are. All what you need to do is move forward. And if you need a community, if you need the support, you're welcome to reach out, and I'll be more than happy to help you. You know, because I was single, because I didn't had anybody, I've created the You Rise movement. Because I didn't know who I was, I created You Rise Clarity program, because when you clearly know who you are and where you're going, you rise to your greatness. All of that happened out of my challenges and my experiences. What if your challenges and your experiences prepare you for being your better self? What if? And you don't have to do it alone. You have me. You can always text me. You can always reach out, and we can do it together. Because it's, you know, power of community, it's a very, very big power. Being single, being on my own, don't have a community for a while, taught me that power of community is one of the biggest things that you can do. And any adversity in your life, prepares you for your next level. So what if you're just preparing for your next level? And maybe it's not easy, but you don't have to do by yourself, because change happens sometimes through pain. Not that we like it, not that we want it, but sometimes change happens only through pain. And you know, even though the life might have been difficult for me so many times, you know, that prepared me for being the best and greatest version of myself. And you know what? Nowadays, I wake up more and more, and I really enjoy what I'm becoming. And it took 6-7 years of grinding, 6-7 years of waking up and crying, you know, and I'll be super vulnerable today. You can see it's very dark here, but you could see on other videos, you know, I have a green eyes. My eyes used to be brown in 2012. That's how much time I cried. But you know what? When you're determined, nothing will make you worse, because green eyes is better than brown anyway, right? So for all of you who are going through challenge, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Find your community. Find strength to have change in yourself. And if you need more help, I'm here for you. Sending you love, light, and blessings. This is Veronica Rosenfeld, CEO of You Rise Movement, because when you clearly know who you are and where you're going, you rise to your greatness.